So at one point, you get into the whole legal marijuana business.
Yes.
What made you get into that?
I mean, the green rush was turned on, and my boy Scott, who's now my partner, was like, man, we need to invest in pre-roll marijuana cigarettes. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, let's do it, whatever. Set it up, and I'll put the money in, you know what I mean? So I go on tour, you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, about 6 months later, we had these. These are legal marijuana cigarette packs. This is the Baby Bash Cherry Pie. This is the very first, everyone can do your research. This is the very first artist to have his own pack. I know all these other rappers and shit got all kind of shit. The very first one, and you can ask them if you want to, was the Baby Bash Cherry Pie pack. This is award-winning, High Times Cannabis Cup winning banana, Golden State banana. Our company is called California Finest, and it is so simple. All you do is pull one out.
Oh, it's individually packaged.
Individually wrapped. They last for over a year fresh.
Okay.
And you just pull it open, and there you go. It's for the smoker on the go. Player pack. I call it a player pack. Now you're set to go. Do what you got to do. So we got this idea off Crystal Light. If y'all don't know, remember Crystal Light?
Crystal Light. Yeah, the little
yeah.
packets,
We're like, we could put joints in there. You know what I mean? So it's been a lucrative business. It's been a great business, and we've come a long way. So yeah, and I thank God I listened to him. Let me put this away. Because God, see how he smells now? You know what I mean? You didn't smell shit until you open it. Now it smells like ganja. But yeah, medical business, it's going great. It just passed California, so it's going to be legal next year all the way. You know
right,
what I
it's
mean?
going to be well, it's legal now, but only medical. So it's recreational starting 2018.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So you get into this business. Mm-hmm. And, I think what's interesting also is how much product placement you do in your music videos. You cannot watch a Baby Bash music video without seeing these products all throughout the video.
I love that word, product placement. I love it. I love the word product placement because whether it's my product or whether I get paid to put someone else's product in it, you know what I mean? And I'm getting a million views, on my videos. You're gonna get a good look. So you know what I mean? It's up to you. Do you want to spend some money and get your product in there, or do you want to keep it on your Facebook and you only got like 50,000 people? You know what I mean? So
right.
Product placement, I learned that too on the independent hustle. You know what I mean? Which is great.
So you're hanging out with Paul Wall. This was at a, I guess a party, like a weed party?
It was a smoke shop. It was a smoke shop. All these smoke shops they have where they sell pipes and glass pipes and smokable shit. So yeah, we had a bunch of fans in there. Me and Paul Wall have a group called the Legalizers because we were trying to get the shit legalized in down south states, man. They got to start saving lives down there, man. We got to start saving lives. So we put together a project called Legalizers. Bunch of fans showed up, like 70 people, you know what I mean? And we're smoking weed with them. That's not the right thing to do, I guess, if it's really against the law. But
right. It's illegal in Texas to smoke weed.
It was the safest place in America at that point. That night, we were in the safest place in America was that smoke shop. Everyone was just smoking weed. Yeah, the cops come in, lay everybody down, arrest us. They let everyone go. They get like 8 of us, and they charge us with organized crime, which is 5 to life.
You're facing life.
Facing life for a plant. Yeah.
So you and Paul Wall were arrested.
Yeah. Arrested.
You were charged with possession with intent to sell.
No, that was the first charge at first, but it got turned into that got thrown out. It got turned into organized crime.
Aha! So it got upgraded.
They upgraded to organized crime. Yeah, they upgraded to. Thank God they upgraded it because for possession we probably we had some weed on us and shit. You know what I mean? But they upgraded it.
But even the possession is a felony. Possession and intent to sell are both felonies in Texas.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, now you can have 4 ounces and get a ticket in Houston.
Okay.
They just passed that law. It's the Baby Bash Paul Wall law now. They just did it after we dropped our case.
They upgraded it to organized crime.
Organized criminal activity, yeah.
How much money did you spend on lawyers, first of all?
The whole case cost me about 50 grand.
50 grand.
The whole case with bail, lawyers, penalties, fees. We had to do piss there. I had to piss in a fucking cup.
Right, and you came back positive.
I mean, the last one I probably would. If they wouldn't have dropped the case, I probably would. They probably would have broke my bail because I was trying my best. I was doing shows sober. I was sober as a gopher in so many of my shows. I couldn't believe it. Dog.
Okay.
They let my friend take my truck. I had a Yukon, and they let my friend take my truck home. They didn't take nothing from the cops. The police were like, man, we were big fans of you. They had masks on, so we couldn't see them because they had riot gear and all that shit. They're like, man, we listened to you guys. I just listened to you last week. So I go, man, so you've listened to me last week. I know you know I was talking about smoking a hell of weed, right? You know what I mean? And even some of the cops, you could tell they were like, man, it's kind of, I don't want to arrest you. The cops that took me and Paul away pulled over and took a picture with us. They opened the door. I thought they were letting us off. I thought, oh my God, it's a joke. They took a picture of us, put it back in the car. Okay. So, but like I said, the grand jury seen everything and said, come on, this is not no organized crime. Do this shit out.
Do this shit out. Now, while you were going through that, I heard that you had some shows that were canceled.
Yeah, I had a couple shows that were canceled because it made TMZ news. And like I said, it sensationalized it so much, like we were some big drug dealers. They said some people said we were in a crack house. Some people were saying all kinds of shit. It was a smoke shop. And yeah, I lost money because they canceled shows because, we can't have that type of stuff over here. You know what I mean? Oklahoma, Alaska. And we're like, damn, okay. And that's when it really hit me, like, this shit's kind of real. Because the whole time I'm thinking, I know what I did. I was there. You know what I mean? They fucking can't I don't care what the news says. I was there. And that's when it hit me.
Right, because I guess taking your kids to school started to become a little
People
awkward.
Like everyone's looking at me like
you're the drug kingpin.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I'm pulling up in a brand new Cadillac. You know what I mean? Legit. You know what I mean?
Look at the guy with the drug money over there.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, my poor kids. I didn't really tell my kids, they're too young to even know. And I'm just thinking, God, I know they're looking at me because you should see instantly when I got out, I was hit up from everybody crying. People were crying, like thinking I was gonna do life. Family members, people were just crying. I was like, wow.
I mean, did you really feel like you were gonna go down over this?
I felt they might do me like they did South Park Mexican with no evidence, just to put them down like that. I really thought like, do they know I'm part of Dope House? I was trying to figure it out. I don't know if they knew or not, but I knew what I did. I knew the truth. I knew it was no organized crime. I knew we were just smoking weed with fans. I knew it, and I kept saying, what could they do to make it look like organized crime? So that was in my head the whole time. So a little bit of doubt, but deep down, I kind of knew. I couldn't smoke weed for a while, so I was just thinking nonstop, bro. I couldn't smoke weed because I had a piss in a cup.
Right. How'd you feel when you finally heard that they're dropping it?
Dude, this is the craziest thing. I was in California. I'm in the hotel. I'm working on some music. I get a call from my lawyer. It's like 9 in the morning Cali time, which is 11 over there. I haven't looked at the internet yet because if I'd looked at the internet, I would have already seen. So I'm just waking up. And my lawyer calls. I'm like, what's up? He goes, done deal. I said, what? He said, done deal. You're off. Dropped. I said, what? I jumped up out of bed. I put a post up, and I called Burner. I called Burner because I was in the bed. Burner, they dropped the case. I can smoke. He said, come through, cuzzo. Smashed to the cookie store, and the first person I smoked with was Burner.
Nice.
Who was also a partner in the California Finance Company. He's also part owner of the California Finance Company. So,
very cool.
Yeah, and that was great. And Paul Wall was in Houston. Paul Wall did a big old press. I wish I was at the press conference so I could have said some shit.
That's the homie.
But he was there. Paul. My lawyer was there. My lawyer is the one that got us off. Carl Moore is the one who made up the press kit to give to the grand jury to read, because he made him read. You charge my client with this organized crime, which consists of money laundering, making money, and all you busted him was over here, a little bit of weed, smoking weed with some people. And so that's when the grand jury was like, come on, we got to throw this out. And that's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
Yeah. So now I'm a free man. Now I'm on the front line. Me and Paul are on the front lines of legalizations in Texas, trying to get it real. And let me tell you something. After that case, you can look it up. Now in Houston, Texas, you can have 4 ounces of weed or less. They won't arrest you. You just get a ticket.
Wow. So you changed the laws in Houston.
I mean, me and Paul, people are saying that's what kind of happened because people got to get common sense and logic. It has to kick in sometime.
Right.
You know?
I mean, because the whole country, state by state, is now moving towards legal marijuana. I mean, Nevada just became legal. How many states now are legal? Like 5 or 6?
No, I think like legal or medical or recreational.
Both.
I think like 14.
14 are probably medical, and then recreational I think is like about 5.
5 or 6, yeah. Which, look at the opioid epidemic. Look at the heroin epidemic now because they ain't got no good weed. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're trying to save like pills. It's a pharmaceutical world. You see all these ladies commit suicide and kill their kids and commit them. They're all on pills. If you do your research, they're all on pills, prescribed pills.
Yeah.
And we're trying to save the world, man. We're trying to help people out, man. I've had friends that shot themselves. I have 2 friends that killed themselves, right? And I'm like, why did they do that? They'd always say he was on pills. I'm like, what? It's crazy.
Yep. So what do you have coming up next?
Me and Frankie J got an album coming out. Me and Frankie J, reunited. Baby Bash, Frankie J, we reunited, and we got an album coming out called Sangria. which is gonna be, we're gonna keep our fly music. Frankie, Frank is one of the great underrated R&B singers of all. Like I said, Mexican American is tough in this game. The whites and the blacks. It's tough for a Mexican American. In this game. I mean, I don't know if you've been around for a while. I don't know if you see it. It's because they don't know how. Is it urban? Is it pop? I still don't think. Is it cholo? Is it? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's I've dealt with that my whole career. And like I said, the guy from KMEL, he told me this. He goes, look, we're an urban station. I want you to come to Summer Jam and watch the crowd. So it's an urban station. The crowd was all 95% Latin.
Really?
So and I'm like, wow. He's like, this, you need to break through to this. This is you right here. And now that I go to places, maybe not the East Coast. I was never big in the East Coast. The East Coast, whatever. I never really tripped off that shit. I was never really big out there. But I was always good in Texas, Arizona, the Colorado, the South, and West Coast because of Mexican American roots. And I dig into that. I love being what I am. So they kept me alive. They kept me loved, and I think, that's what I do. I'm going to stay true to my people. And I formed a company with my boy E-Dub. We're going to start doing some TV mini docs, giving underappreciated Latin artists the love, all the way back from Kid Frost to Lighter Shade of Brown to Cypress to Mellow Mayonnaise to, to even the freestyle, the Stevie B's and the Cover Girls, and stuff that the Mexican Americans gravitate to, which really don't get too much love, So we're going to start doing episodes of that. So I'm going to start doing TV, marijuana, and music, and it keeps on flowing, baby.
That's what it is, man. Keep getting it, man.
Appreciate it,
keep
bro.
Getting
I'm gonna
it,
keep
man.
on doing it.
Definitely admire everything you've done, and looking forward to what you're gonna do next.
That's real, man. I appreciate it, brother.
My man.
Yee.